Hello everyone, my name is Deepthi Goguri. Today I'm going to present for the data popcorn, which is a bit-sized knowledge, a short 5-minute videos. Today I'm going to show you how the automatic correction works with the query store. So it is nothing but the automatic plan correction. So let's go ahead and see the demo of how it actually works. If you're familiar with the query store, then you might have already heard about automatic plan forcing or automatic plan correction, which was introduced. The query store itself, what this feature got introduced in SQL Server 2016, but the automatic plan forcing or automatic plan correction was introduced in 2017 and above, and only in the enterprise edition of SQL Server, as well as it is automatically enabled by default on Azure SQL database and Azure managed instance. So let's go ahead and see how this feature actually works. Currently, I'm connecting to the Azure SQL database and we are using AdventureWorks database. And once you enable the query store, you will be able to see all the graphical user interface reports to see the query store. So currently, if you see here, we do not have any queries in the query store. So let's go ahead and actually turn this particular feature on. Alter database, current database, which is AdventureWorks, set automatic tuning, force last good plan is equal to on. So basically in Azure SQL database, this feature is automatically turned on, but just to show you by using the T-SQL how to enable this, I am running this query. So now let's go ahead and see if we have actually enabled by using select star from sys database automatic tuning options. It should clearly show that the force last good plan is always turned on. So what is this force last good plan, right? So this particular feature, advanced feature, automatic plan correction, what it does is it, it irregularly when you have query store turned on, one of the feature is that you can go ahead and automatically force a plan which you think is better because query store will collect all the information along with the resource consumption stats and the execution plans over time once you enable it on the database. And the advancement to that is instead of you forcing a plan, force last good plan, this automatic plan correction will actually monitor your queries and it will always make sure it will force the last good plan. If you have a lot of regression in your query plans, if one of the query plan is working fine and then after a couple of weeks there is another plan and there is lot of regression, the automatic plan correction will automatically go ahead and force that last good plan, which is which happens automatically, and it will continuously go ahead and look out for the regression, and it will always make sure the last good plan is always forced. So here we are going to go ahead and run this particular store procedure, which is just selecting couple of columns, and we are searching on the product ID, and we are running this store procedure. And I'm also clearing out my query store as well as free broadcast. Do not run in this in production, but we need to run certain workload for this feature to kick in, right? So I'm going to run this particular store procedure by using a parameter 942, and we are running it for 50 times. So enable actual execution plan on and run it and see this query is still running, but it produced like how many rows? It's doing index seek and key lookup, which looks like only couple of rows, and 385 rows per execution. We have executed for 50 times. Now, if you go ahead and see, refresh and see in the query store, I would like to see in the view, grid view, and this plan ID index seek and key lookup, all right, it executed for 50 times. That is the reason why you have seen the bigger circle. Now you'll go ahead and clear out the cache again. And now I will go ahead and enable another set of workload. I will run the another set of workload. This time this parameter might produce different number of records. and it might cause the regression because, like, if you see the execution plan, it is doing the clustered index scan this time, and the results are like too many results this time. If you see, it's still running 237,000 records, right? Now, if you go ahead and see in the query store, refresh and see, now, did you observe? I did not force any plan, but the plan number one was automatically forced. Was automatically forced. The index seek and key lookup was automatically forced. It analyzed which plan was doing better, which is like index C. If you compare both of the plans, like if you compare by clicking on both of them by using the shift key, and then compare both of the plans here by using this compare plan. One is using index seek and key lookup, and one is using the clustered index scan. So it compared, one of them run for 50 times, the other one executed for 10 times. It automatically kicked in and forced this plan. Now that is how the automatic plan correction will work. Thank you.